Welcome to another amazing 5-minute auto pairing. So, Aristos, I think that's unwell in Greek actually, yes, as someone pointed out, Aristos. So, I'm feeling pretty unwell with a cold actually at the moment still. So I'm going to play this f4, this Smith-Morra gambit with f4. Confused him already. He's wondering about this. What's the specifics on this? Well, I can play for a quick f5. It looks pretty menacing and scary to use the f-pawn like this. You kind of, I guess it's a bit worrying to face this quick f5. And knight g5. I think I've had this before. It's quite an interesting idea for knight f7 if d5, and taking here. I've had this before. d5 knight f7. Taking then taking, so the whole pawn chain gets kind of undermined. The whole pawn chain here gets blown up, kind of thing. Also, I've got this f file.
Check.
In any case, so will he leave that pawn? That's quite a lot to leave. So 1, 2, 3. Bishop moves. There's d6 check. I think this could be quite interesting. Or d takes check. Just getting my piece back.
Check.
So quite a violent idea really. I could take on d8 and take on b7 after. Queen g4. Knight g4 castles check. Knight f6. There's no rook f6. I'll just take on b7. That looks good enough. It's quite a menacing pawn.
Check.
I'm not getting mated on d1 just yet. There's bishop a6 for bishop f4. He's got bishop d6. I can castle then bishop g5 maybe. So I think rook b8, bishop a6, bishop d6. Maybe I'll just castle. Oh, okay. What is he doing here? Why is he laying bishop f4? What's happening? Bishop f4. Am I missing something? I've got b8 on the cards. He's going to try and make my king in the centre. He's leaving my king in the centre. But how can his king get out of the way for the rook? Oh, there's a check on e8. King d2. Okay. Fun times. He's going for my king. Yes. I've always got bishop e2 though. So rook e8, king d2. So at the moment I'm 2 pawns up. It looks as though I'm going to be winning the exchange. Alright, just win the exchange here. It's been greedy, but I can't see what's wrong with that at the moment. Right, I don't want to be in any pin, so maybe h3 at the moment. Where does the bishop go? There's rook b2 on the cards. If I could castle queenside, I'd be protecting. So g4, I'd be protecting. But there's bishop e3, especially with bishops over here. That would kind of win the exchange. There's rook h2 here actually. What about rook h2 as a resource? Yes, that looks interesting. I can play rook e2. Try and control the d5 square at some point with g5 and knight d5.
Check.
I can get to castle now because I'm controlling d3. Bishop takes, rook b1 though. He's got rook b2 on the cards. What about knight b5 trying to get a tempo? That protects b2. Knight b5. Knight b5 looks plausible tactically. Then castle. There's no major check on the diagonal. There still is. He's going to come off the diagonal now. I can castle queenside and yeah. I'll just grab another pawn if he's not careful. castle queenside. Controlling that e3 square. Can I not just castle queenside here? a6. Yeah. That's knight e4. What about just g5 and trying to get to his king now with rook f1 check? So g5, rook f1 check. Or is it on my king now? g5, rook f1 check, though still seems appealing. b3, oh, bishop a3 is dangerous. But on the other hand, there's king d2. g5, bishop moves. Check. Taking the rook here. I think g5 for rook f1. My king has never been safe in this game. Move my king to d2, play b3, play a3. Let's try this. Let's try this. So rook f1 on the cards. I'll get this pin on his knight. Mind you, then b3 and bishop a3 is even worse. He's controlling d2. Hoping this is not a total disaster. Can I just play a forcing move, then check? King, rook check on f7. Or just, what about knight c3? How? Check then knight c3. He's got that pin. Let's play check. And there's also rook f4 to consider here. Just trying to grab him to a rook f4. What would he do to that? Isn't that simple and strong? Pin and win. Ah, he's got bishop e3. Then he's got rook c4. The fun continues.
Check.
Win the rook on. Hang on, there's knight c3. That stops his fun. There's a pin there. I'm always going to get another check. So I've got that pin. The knight's immobilised. I think I'm winning that material now. Okay. Very tactical game, this one. Not tactical content. So pawn up still, about to win this piece. Tricky. Well,
check.
Knight up. Not really sure why I play on here. It's got these two to one here. Let's move these pawns. Okay, just in case I'll win this pawn first. Yeah, I'm going to play b7. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. I think this is okay. I've had this before. It's becoming like a reaction to play d5. I don't think that's a good move. Take knight f7. There was actually a better move in h6. Alright, apparently that's... So this is...
Check.
You should play bishop d5. Alright, bishop d5. Yeah, the evaluation is slightly better for black.
Check.
Slightly. Oh, check here.
Check. Check.
Okay, it's a fun line anyway. Now he's just
check.
Worse after this. He's just worse.
Check.
See here. I played, so h3 is given. I played bishop f4. Bishop b5 is given. Okay, I did this. Yeah, I am better here. Rook h2. I'm pleased to find that move. Wow, this was a very good move to find in the Blitz game. Because that's a great use of... if I just castled, there's bishop e3.
Check.
That's horrible. He's
Check.
back in the game. So I needed a good move here. I'm really pleased with that.
Check.
And that covers the e3 square. Casting is okay. b3 would have been okay apparently here. I was worried about a6 for bishop a3. So say knight d4, check.
Check.
I suppose king d2. I suppose
Check.
the checks run out. I get if here though, that's almost dangerous. Looks a bit tricky. So what I played,
Check.
I think this is fine. Just playing this.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
Knight c3. Okay. So just okay. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.